Are you doing all the right things? Saving, investing, paying down debt, yet still wondering why it feels like your money isn't working as hard as you are. One of the problem isn't how much you have, what you're overlooking. What if there's more hiding in plain sight, right inside your own financial life, waiting to be unlocked? Not from risky moves or complicated strategies, but for financial leverage you've already built, you just haven't been shown. You haven't been shown how to pull them. Every week, I meet people who've spent years building stability, yet they're leaving thousands untouched simply because no one showed them where to look. Today, we're uncovering the hidden cash levers most people miss, and how seeing your money differently can create the flexibility, confidence, and peace of mind you've been looking for. Before we dive in, I'd love for you to subscribe, like, and share this episode with someone who's ready to make the smarter, more confident financial move. And if something resonates along the way, leave a comment below. I read everyone, and I'd love to hear your story, what your insights are, because it could very well help others, and I would love to know more about them. Here's something I see all the time. Someone who's done everything right, a steady career, consistent savings, a home that's mostly paid off, yet still feels uneasy when life shifts. Maybe they've stepped away from work to care for a loved one, or they're thinking about retirement. That's when the question creeps in. Am I really using what I have as wisely as I could? Take Karen, for example. She built a strong financial foundation, multiple savings accounts, solid investments, no debts. But when she paused her career to take care of her aging parents, her cash flow changed, and so did her confidence. After a simple review, we found two hidden cash levers: unused equity and a vacation property in an old HSA health savings account she hadn't touched in years. She forgot about it. By repositioning both, she created a cushion that supported her family without touching her long-term savings, her long-term investments. That's what hidden levers are all about, and she was thrilled. They're about strategy, not struggle. They help you adapt without starting over. Hidden cash levers are the underused areas of your financial life that can quietly add flexibility, especially when you're in transition. Here are a few examples. Lever number 1. Forgotten or inactive retirement accounts after job changes. I see this all the time. Leave them there. Lever number 2. Home equity that can be repositioned or generate passive income. Lever number 3. Roth conversion windows that open in lower income years like after retirement or during a career pause. Lever number 4. Qualified charitable distributions, or QCD, reduce taxable income and make a meaningful impact in your life and others. Employer or pension benefits you can still access after leaving work, like life insurance conversions or survivor options. And sometimes, these levers appear simply because your income or your tax bracket has shifted. Catching those changes early can help more of your money working where it matters the most. Most people never pull these levers because no one's ever shown them how they fit together, like a puzzle. Let me tell you about Laura, a retired Texas educator. She'd been receiving her TRS pension for a few years. She was comfortable but very cautious about retirement. Her goal wasn't to grow wealth. It was to create stability for her adult children without overcomplicating things. When we reviewed her finances, we found 3 hidden levers. a small inherited IRA she never consolidated, a life insurance policy still charging unnecessary premiums, and a checking account that had quietly grown far beyond what she needed month to month. And it wasn't making very much of any interest. By repositioning those, rolling over the inherited account, restructuring the insurance, and moving part of her idle cash into short-term income tools, oh my, she was so thrilled. More freed up monthly breathing room and increased her giving capacity. She could sleep at night and had so much more confidence. It wasn't about finding new money. It was about seeing her money differently. That's what a hidden lever really is. It's clarity that leads to confidence, and she had clarity. Sometimes we don't pull the levers we have because we're emotionally attached to what we built. Maybe it's the house that holds decades of memories. I mentioned several weeks ago about my home that my father built. Wasn't sure he'd ever sell it. It could be the savings account that feels like a safety blanket, or the investments we've always had and are afraid to touch. A lot of times I see investments that are inherited stock from parents, and you don't want to get rid of it or sell it because it has memories. But good stewardship doesn't mean leaving everything exactly as it is. It means making sure what you already have continues to serve your life, not just your past. That's wisdom, and it's how real financial resilience begins. If you're ready to look for your own hidden cash levers, let's discuss 3 steps to find them. Step 1, revisit what you already own. Pull together statements, old statements, insurance policies, and property. Anything you can find. Ask yourself, is this still serving me now? Step number 2, reevaluate after every major life change. If you're going through retirement, divorce, taking care of a loved one, even downsizing, each one creates new openings to adjust or repurpose what you have. So don't let it just sit. Review. Step number 3, realign with purpose. This isn't about cashing out, it's about strategy and aligning with your future plan. Maybe that means freeing up funds for family support, increasing liquidity, or creating new income streams from what's already in place. When your money aligns with your season of life, that's when it all starts working for you again. I'll never forget Tom, who was laid off at 59. He wasn't struggling. He had savings and investments, but he felt unsure how to make them last. He didn't want to outlive his savings. When we reviewed everything, we found several levers he overlooked. Stock options about to expire, an IRA that could be converted strategically, an annuity from the previous employer was underperforming. He forgot about that. Once we repositioned those, Tom built a bridge to early retirement without depleting his savings, and he was thrilled. He had hope, and he was so thrilled. Sometimes your next move isn't about finding more money. It's about unlocking what's already there. Here's what I want you to take away today. Life's transitions don't just close doors, they uncover new ones. You may have more financial flexibility than you thought, and opportunity than you realized. The key is knowing where or which levers to pull and when. Next week, we'll build on this conversation with some specific year-end strategies, including RMDs, required minimum distributions, Roth conversions, and other smart moves you can still make before December 31st. So, if you've ever wondered how to activate the levers we talked about today, You won't want to miss that episode. If you're in a season of transition and want help uncovering the opportunities already waiting inside your plan, please visit bfinancialpartners.net or call me at 832-698-2010 to schedule a conversation. And before you go, if this episode helped you see your money differently, I would love you to share that in the comments below. I would love to know how it helped you and how you see things differently. Your engagement helps others find the clarity and confidence they may be looking for too. And don't forget, I'm Vicki Joern, reminding you to be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow.